What's up, y'all? It's Ned with the Hoopy Outdoors. And doing a little bit different this afternoon. I don't have a rifle. I know I don't have on an orange vest, but I forgot it. And by law, if you're not hunting, you don't have to have one, but I'm deer watching. But the reason I don't have a rifle is because I don't have a buck tag. I came in yesterday morning to this same hunting land, and if y'all been keeping up and watching, you know I'm new to filming my own hunts. Everything I've done has been self-filmed so far. I came in yesterday morning. I shot a good buck last Sunday afternoon, and couldn't find him. Shot him with my bow. So I came in yesterday morning, just didn't even really want to hunt because I was still down. Like, it hurt me. And I brought my camcorder, and I was just gonna film some deer over here. I was sitting in the tripod where my wife is heading to right now, and I was filming a doe, and I turned around and looked behind me, and I could see a buck coming back across this clear cut straight to me. So I turned around slowly, and by that time I could tell it was a good buck. So I had forgot I was recording the doe. I put the camera on the buck and hit the record button, and it stopped recording. So I clicked record on the camcorder to record the buck while I was already recording the doe. I forgot I was recording the doe, so when I clicked record, it actually stopped recording. I didn't pay attention to it, you know, buck fever and stuff. I thought it was a big 8-point that we had on camera. I had the camera on the buck, shot him about 100 yards. Trailed the buck. I did get that on GoPro, so that'll be here, and you'll see the buck. And turns out it wasn't the big 8, it was the big 9 that we had. I hadn't had him since September, but I had him all bow season on camera, and he disappeared about the middle of September. But I'll put some trail camera pictures on here, and the recovery and some stuff like that. So here's this. I know this video is a little different. This is the best I got this week. I messed up. Just shot a big 8-point. Maybe I got a good footage of it. He was about 60 yards away. I had him back on camera. I ain't had him in about a week or so, but he came through trailing a doe. I almost passed him, but you know, I'm gonna put some more time in trying to get my wife a big buck, so I wanted to tag out. Someone then took him right here. We're gonna wait a little while and I'll go get him. Alright, so we're gonna go see what we got. I'm about 90% sure I've seen him fall. I don't know why he runs so far. Yeah, man, this is the 8-point that I had back. I've had him all year, since August. And I'm 90% sure that's him. But I really wanted to tag out this year. The thing about deer hunting is if I let him get by, I might wouldn't have seen no more. And you know, I can start hunting with my wife a little more now, and my daddy and them, filming for them and stuff. But if we find them, like I said, I'm pretty sure I've seen them fall, but He run like he wasn't hurt. Let's see if we can get on a blood trail. And I don't know what kind of footage I got of him. I literally had the camera strapped around the seat I was sitting on, that tripod. I mean, there's nothing around that tripod, but that's the third buck that's been shot over it the last 2 years. So let's see if we can get on some blood, get Diddy down here, and maybe we find this buck. Hopefully it's that big 8. I'm pretty sure it is. And yeah, well, regardless if it is or not, I shot it, so I'm happy with it. Let's see if we can get on this deer. I seen him fall. He's still on blue. Some right there.
Where? Yeah.
A piece right here. He went off. Like I said, I don't know how you run that far.
No, they run.
Yeah, blue right there. Give it a name.
Yeah, you tag that. I can kill some deer now.
308. You could have killed deer before. I see a drop right here. You could have killed him before. Drop there. Look at there. Looks like we got some lung. I had a pretty good bit of blood, but I'm gonna see it going through here. I'm gonna wait for Dave to get here so we can track it together. I see a whole trail of blood, so let's see. I like this hat. It's the ugliest hat I've ever seen, but you could pull it down over your ear and that sucker's warm. Shoot. He ain't that small one. Huh? You see it?
Good deer there.
Little body hang. Little body hang. Oh, Josie's gonna be mad. That's that 9-point we had.
Yeah.
Sure, that's the one I hunted. Was hunting this year.
Yep.
We ain't had that jerk in a month.
You got him now.
That's a good deer.
Mm-hmm. It's a big deer there. Mm-hmm. That's a good old South Georgia deer.
I wish you'd have been sitting in that sand.
Oh, shoot.
It's kind of a bittersweet moment when you tag out November 1st. So we're gonna be doing some videoing for other people and still gonna be hunting. I might go shoot some does. We're gonna get him cleaned. Get him caped out. I'm gonna get him mounted. And I had this deer back September 3rd, the last picture I had. It's November 1st, so I'll post the videos. And we'll go on to the next hunt. So I found it. It was the big 9. Probably one of my best bucks. I'm gonna get him mounted. It was a very nice deer. He had been run down from the rut probably didn't weigh 130 pounds. We process our own. We don't ever weigh them. But was very happy about that. But that was my last tag. So yesterday afternoon, I decided to not to keep the baby, let my wife come over here with my daddy, who's had a rough season. My daddy's had a bad luck all season long. Hadn't killed a deer yet. He came to this stand I'm in right now, and the tall 8-point that I originally thought I killed came out on him. And what's funny is there was a bird dog running around. Somebody's got loose, I guess. And it was running around in this river, this creek bottom right here. When the buck came out, it was going the other way. Daddy grunted to get the buck to come in range, and the bird dog started coming up here. So Daddy had to take a way further shot than he wanted to. It was probably 250 yards. Right down here in this bottom, right there. The buck ran way down there. He lost it down there, and then it ran back up this hill, like almost backtracked. So it took us a while to finally find the buck. I did record the buck when we found it and stuff like that, but I'll put that here.
Mighty know. I done hung my vest on that limb back there.
That's a fine deer, though.
Yeah, it is.
Killed his brother this morning. Now his hocks are black. So fast forward to this morning. My wife wanted to hunt. I don't have a buck tag. We ended up coming over here because my baby, I got a son that's less than 2, wouldn't let my wife leave, so I came over here with her. Me and Noah, my son, parked the truck up the hill, kind of played around with sticks and stuff like that for about 2 hours. She walked down here and got in a tripod that I killed my buck out of, and ended up seeing a good buck. She's seen 5 or 6 deer, a couple smaller bucks. Ended up seeing a really nice buck. Couldn't get a shot at him. So now her mama is watching the baby, and me and her come back over here. I'm just gonna hang out here because it's kind of, it's like a 30-minute ride, and if she shot a buck, I'd have to come over here anyway. So I'm gonna just hang out in this tower stand and watch in case a deer starts going to her and she can't see it. I can let her know, kind of text her, tell her where it's at, if it's a bigger buck or whatever, and I can maybe get some cool footage. And that's the best I have this week. So with that being said, we're gonna go from here, see what happens. And I know it's gonna be a short video this week, but I'm tagged out. My daddy's killed a buck. My wife's killed 8 points in the last video. Let's go check that video out too. That's the same video that I wounded the buck on, that I didn't click record when I shot him with my bow. And yeah, we're running cameras over there to see if he pops back up. He hadn't yet, but we're gonna chill out here for a couple of hours and let it get dark. Time changed this morning, and we're gonna get quiet. Start filming, maybe film some deer. I could have brought a rifle and shot a doe, but I didn't want to mess her up, so I'd rather just not even have a gun up here. So she's got some rattling antlers. She's got my 308, and see if she can't pull something off this afternoon. Alright, so Josie just texted me. She had a buck in front of her. And she said he's kind of young though. I'm gonna see if I can pick him up on my big camera. I cannot pick it up. Like a pretty. She sent me a Snapchat of it, like a pretty good little 7 or 8 point. But she's waiting on the big one. So maybe he'll come out next. Alright guys, we are right here at Last Light. She's seen 2 bucks. One of them was a pretty good one, she said, but he wouldn't stop. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I know it's kind of short and I don't have any kills on camera, but I'm new to all this, and I'm still gonna be filming for other people, even though I'm tagged out on bucks. I might go shoot some does with my bow. You'll never know. We'll have stuff coming, and it won't be long. We'll be running squirrel dogs, so follow us and you can see that. And yeah, she still has a couple of minutes of shooting light, but I figured I'd go ahead and end the video here. So y'all have a good one. God bless. We will see y'all next Wednesday. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.